unicorn and horse. This is unicorn. And this is horse. Unicorn is a unicorn. And horse is, well, not. Unicorn has a sapphire horn, a silver coat, a rainbow mane, and perfect white teeth. Horse does not. Unicorn eats pink cupcakes for every meal. Horse does not. Unicorn makes rainbows. Horse makes something else. Oh. Unicorn dances. Tra-la-la. Horse sits grumpy. Blah, blah, blah. Unicorn prances. Ha, ha, ha. Horse looks frumpy. Pa, pa, pa. Unicorn makes everything cheery. Really cheery. Horse does not. Of course, all the animals love unicorn. He has a horn for squirrel to play ring toss. Bird lines her nest with his long, beautiful hair. And everyone loves sharing his cupcakes. Won't you join us, horse? Said Unicorn. No, I don't like you, said Horse. But what he meant was, I wish I were you. Unfortunately, not everyone who heard about Unicorn was a happy or unhappy animal. A rainbow dancing unicorn who eats cupcakes for breakfast could make someone a lot of money. One night, while everyone was asleep, two men crept into Unicorn's paddock. Quietly as they could, they tied a startled unicorn in ropes and loaded him into the back of their truck. Then they were off. The other animals awoke when they heard the truck. Hurry! They're stealing Unicorn! But I can't run fast enough to catch them, said Squirrel. And I can't fly fast enough, cried Bird. I can't run on the road, said Fox. And I can't run at all, said Turtle. Only one animal could. Horse thought, and thought, and thought. Then he ran, and ran, and ran. And with 6 great chomps of Horse's large teeth, Unicorn was free. Thank you, said Unicorn. You're welcome, said Horse. This is Horse. And this is Unicorn. Sometimes Horse eats cupcakes. And sometimes Unicorn eats hay. Sometimes Horse makes rainbows. And sometimes Unicorn does not. Horse likes races. unicorn likes ring toss. But most of all, they like each other. Horse and unicorn are friends, and that's better than anything. Even pink cupcakes.
How to potty train a dinosaur.
Here comes the airplane.
We all know having a dinosaur is hard work.
Yum, yum.
And cleaning up dino poo in the backyard is far from fun. We even tried diapers, but those were stinky, stinky, stinky. So how do you potty train a dinosaur?
Time to go potty.
Oh. First, find a potty just their size.
That one.
Then, teach them how to know when it's time to go. You might even have to set them on the potty every so often until they learn. Now, teach them to wipe. Which can sometimes be hard with their tiny arms. Make sure they flush.
Flush.
And wash their claws. Sometimes dinosaurs won't want to go potty when they're playing and having fun. But just remind them that the toys will still be there when they get back. Yay! Make sure to reward their success.
Good job.
There may be accidents now and then, but be patient.
Oh. Congratulations.
They'll get the hang of it. You did it! Yay!
14 animals that are definitely not an octopus. Here are 14 animals I found. There are many animals here, but I am sure of one thing. None of these animals are an octopus. This flamingo? Definitely not an octopus. And this couldn't be an octopus, because it is a fox. Here comes a snail. That is certainly not an octopus. Is this an octopus? No, it's just a little snake. No octopus here, just a camel. And this is for sure an ostrich. Nothing else. Here is a rhino. It's not an octopus either. And this is just a squid. Definitely a squid. I am very sure this is a regular squirrel and not an octopus. And here is a frog. Definitely just a frog. This isn't an octopus. It's a giraffe. And this is totally a monkey, not an octopus. Psst. See this praying mantis? I'm positive it's not an octopus. And this porcupine. Actually, this porcupine looks a little funny. I think it might be... It is! It is an octopus! In fact, all of the animals were an octopus in disguise. Go back and look for 8 arms and 2 eyes.
The Tagalongs. Julia wakes up to a beautiful sunrise. She beams. Today is the perfect day to hike up to Pancake Peak. The air is fresh. Julia is prepared. And she is traveling by herself, just the way she likes it. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Be home in time for dinner. Julia buzzes through the wildflowers of Muffin Meadow. Click. She spelunks through the darkest depths of Black Coffee Cave. And she balances bravely across Bacon Bridge. Julia crests Hash Brown Hill in record time. She has a quick picnic for one. Grumble, grumble, grumble. It's just a little farther until she reaches the turnaround at Pancake Peak. The panorama at Pancake Peak is perfectly peaceful. She has it all to herself, just the way she... A band of bickering creatures disturbs the silence and the view. They notice Julia. Cries the tiny pack rat.
This nice girl can help us get down.
What? Where is a girl? Asks the javelina, squinting and fiddling with his broken glasses.
A stranger?
Eep! Cries the frightened porcupine. Julia backs away. Oh, I think there's been a misunderstanding. You see, I need to be home in time for dinner, and...
My name's Fitz.
interrupts the pack rat.
This blind bloke is Louis, and that lovely bundle of quills is Violet. We're stranded,
Squeaks Violet.
Getting to the peak was fine, but when I saw how high we were, I poofed.
Which broke my glasses, grumbles Louis. I can't see a thing.
And popped the cargo balloon I was using to lighten my load.
Groans Fitz.
Now my pack is too heavy for me to carry. So, what do you say? Can we tag along?
Pleads the helpless trio. This is not the way Julia likes it. But once they safely return to the base of Pancake Peak, the relieved tagalongs squeal with glee.
Julia, you Rulia!
They break for a sunny group picnic at Hash Brown Hill.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
As Fitz opens his backpack, Julia exclaims, "Whoa! A rat's pack is where the snacks are at." After they gobble some of the load, Fitz can carry the pack himself. He shouts,
Onward to Bacon Bridge!
but Bacon Bridge is broken.
We're doomed!
Frets Violet,
Don't worry!
says Fitz.
What kind of pack rat would I be without a pack raft? You saved the day, Fitz!
Everyone cheers.
We should keep moving.
Worries Violet.
Black Coffee Cave is getting darker by the minute.
Oh no! Julia gasps at the mouth of the cave. I've lost my headlamp.
My flashlight is gone too!
Fitz cries.
Follow me.
Grumbles Louis.
I can't see, but I have an exquisite nose. Do I smell wildflowers at the other end of this cave?
That's Muffin Meadow! Exclaims Julia. Come on, everyone. Louis can get us through this. for Louis and his mighty nose! Julia shouts.
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Wait, what happened to Muffin Meadow? Whispers Julia.
Look out! It's a trap!
Cries Fitz.
Nobody's gonna chomp my friends!
Violet roars.
Eee-pow!
Righteous defense, Violet. If it hadn't been for you, we'd all be plant food, exclaims Julia.
Speaking of food, do you smell that?
Asks Louis.
It smells like spaghetti and pizza.
Says Violet.
And French fries and cherry pies.
Exclaims Fitz. It's dinner at my house, says Julia, and we are right on time. As the tag-alongs sit down to dinner, Julia hears a knock at the gate.
Knock, knock, knock.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Tonight, Julia is feasting with all her new friends. Just the way she likes it.
Amazing animals who changed the world. Blossom the cow. In 1796, Sarah Nelms and her cow, Blossom, both became sick with a disease called cowpox. Some people said anyone who got cowpox once would never get it again. Dr. Edward Jenner wondered if giving a boy cowpox could help him be protected from smallpox too. The doctor tried and succeeded. Now, thanks to Dr. Jenner, Sarah, and Blossom, the disease that once killed 300 million people is gone for good. Did you know? The word vaccine comes from the Latin word vacca, meaning cow. Sergeant Stubby. One day in 1917, a stray puppy found his way into the midst of World War I. A soldier named Robert Conroy fell in love with the little dog and let him stay, calling him Stubby because he was so small. Stubby learned to do tricks, like salute the soldiers, but he also did brave things that saved lives. During his 17 battles, Stubby alerted soldiers to dangerous gas attacks, helped medics find the wounded, and comforted injured men. Once, Stubby even captured a German spy. Did you know? In 1921, when Robert went to study law at Georgetown University, Stubby came along with him and became the school mascot. Cher-ami, the carrier pigeon. During World War I, before cell phones made communication easy, the United States used carrier pigeons to deliver secret messages across long distances. One pigeon was called cher-ami, meaning dear friend in French. Cher-ami carried 12 important messages during the war. On his last journey, although he was badly injured, the little pigeon successfully delivered a message that led to the rescue of 194 missing soldiers, known as the Lost Battalion. Did you know? During World War I, the U.S. Army enlisted the help of about 600 carrier pigeons to deliver secret messages. Winnie the Bear. One day, a soldier named Harry Colburn came upon a beautiful black bear cub being held by a trapper. Harry felt concerned and bought her from the man for $20. Harry was a soldier heading off to war. The bear, whom he named Winnie, after his hometown of Winnipeg, sailed with him on a ship to France. Before long, Winnie became so big, Harry had to take her to the London Zoo, where zoogoers were allowed to feed and play with her. That's where she met a boy named Christopher Robin. The friendship inspired Christopher's father to write Winnie the Pooh, which has been a favorite children's story around the world since 1926. Did you know? The real Christopher Robin actually had a teddy bear he named Winnie, along with a stuffed donkey, pig, tiger, and kangaroo, which inspired the characters Eeyore, Piglet, Tigger, and Roo. Togo the sled dog. In 1925, a terrible sickness called diphtheria broke out in the tiny Alaskan village of Nome. The town was too remote for planes or ships to access during the winter. People were dying, and more were getting sick every day. The only team that could quickly bring the life-saving serum was a group of Siberian sled dogs. Although a dog named Balto led the final team of the relay to deliver the serum, Togo was chosen to lead the longest and most dangerous stretch of 261 miles. Running through snow, crossing frozen sea, Togo and the other sled teams completed a relay of about 675 total miles to save the village of 1,400 people. Did you know? The trip to deliver the serum to Nome got as cold as minus 85 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 65 degrees Celsius, and took 7 days with drivers who, at times, could not even see the dogs in front of them because the weather was so bad. Cat Simon. In 1948, a ship in the British Royal Navy was docked in Hong Kong when a sailor smuggled a cat on board. The other sailors adopted him too, naming him Sea Cat Simon. Simon was injured in an attack, but he never lost his special ability to comfort wounded sailors and boost morale. Most helpful, Simon wiped out a major infestation of rats on the ship, protecting our food supplies and keeping everyone on board healthier. The sailors, grateful for his efforts, hailed Simon a hero. Did you know? When Simon returned home to Great Britain, he became an instant celebrity and received many letters from adoring fans. Abel and Baker, the space monkeys. In 1959, two monkeys named Abel and Baker were chosen for a special mission. They were going to outer space. On their rocket, a Jupiter missile, Abel and Baker flew into the sky, 360 miles above Earth, at more than 10,000 miles per hour. They safely arrived back home to Earth, proving that mammals could survive spaceflight. Thanks to Abel and Baker, scientists had the confidence to move forward with space exploration, sending a man to the moon, launching an international space station, and studying the possibility of life on Mars. Did you know? 2 years after Abel and Baker returned, the first human, a Russian cosmonaut, launched into space and orbited the Earth for 108 minutes. Coco, the signing gorilla. In 1971, a gorilla named Coco was born. A student named Penny Patterson wondered if Coco could learn to communicate with humans through sign language. Coco surprised everyone by learning more than 1,000 signs. When her pet cat died, Coco showed her ability to feel by making the signs for cry, have sorry, and Coco love. Coco forever changed our understanding of how much we have in common with our animal friends. Did you know? Coco's full name was Hanabiko, Japanese for fireworks child, because she was born at the San Francisco Zoo on the 4th of July. These animals all change the world for the better in their own unique ways. What will you do to change the world?